Salute. Alright, starting with the basic movements to warm up with the sword. Keep on working, trying to work over the 8 basic directions. And like we were doing last week, making sure that I'm always doing cutting and never doing chopping. Especially if I do one-hand techniques where I connect 2 attacks. I want to make sure that I make my slice before I change the angle of my sword. All right, standing straight. Position for the movements. Head forward and back. Example, 1, 2, 3, 4. Together. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Side to side. Example, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Diagonal. Example, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rotation. Example, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stepping forward, arms up. Example, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Open. Example, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Elbows back. Example, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Waist height. Example, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Feet apart. Turning. Example, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Front, center, back. Example, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Opposite leg. Example, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lunge. Example, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Over one leg. Example, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Face left. Bend. Example, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch. Continue. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Face front. Squat down. Splits on the heels. Rotation. Example, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Opposite. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Face left. Chest to the knee. Example, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch. Continue. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Face front. And sitting back. Turning. Example, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Reaching forward, example. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One leg, example. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Overhead, example. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right leg back. Reach the straight leg. Example. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch legs. Continue. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Both feet out. Mouth together. Reach the ankles. Example. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Feet together. 2 free, 1 pushing down. Example. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathing in, out with pressure. Standing up. Good. We're going to work over the basic kicks. I'm going to work with the sword in my front hand like it's in a sheath, but you can work like we've been doing with one hand out, working with a block every time you do an attack. So, fight position. If I'm practicing that way, it's okay, and I throw the block before I do my attack. When you're ready. First kick, straight kick, example. Straight kick. Switch. Keeping the sword in the front hand. Continue. Switch. Front kick, example. Switch. Continue. Switch. Inside out, like a circle, example. Switch. Continue. Switch. Outside in, example. Switch. Continue. Switch. Inside out to the knee, example. Oh, switch, continue, oh, switch, outside in, example, oh, switch, continue, oh, switch, roundhouse kick, example, begin, oh, switch, continue, oh, switch, side kick, example, oh, switch, continue, oh, switch, kicking back with the front leg, example, oh, switch, continue, oh, switch, good, we're going to work looking under the arm, example, oh, switch, continue, oh, switch, last kick to the groin, oh, switch, continue, oh, straight. Good, we're going to work over the 8 basic attacks like we've been doing, but we're going to practice a little slower. So not every attack is as powerful as I can. The attacks I try to be a little slower, and I try to put in my mind a strong image of what I'm doing, what the outcome is. So I'm not thinking about my shoulder, I'm thinking about the outcome of my attack. So I imagine which part of my blade hits the other person. I imagine at what angle the blade hits. I imagine where I'm striking. Then I imagine the cut and out and stopping. So every single attack I make, I try to imagine the point of impact, the angle of my sword, and the location of the strike. That way I put in my mind a strong image, detailed, so that I can attack exactly the right place in my mind. If I'm not sure, I always pick a vulnerable thing, which means a joint, mostly, or superficial arteries or veins. So we're going to go from 5 position. We're going to do 4 each hand. Right hand on top. Overhead attack, example. in, in, out. Switch hands, in, continue, in, 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 out. Switch, in. Good, I'm going to work inside out 45 degrees. Going at a speed where I can really put my imagination to work. In, 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 out. Switch hands, in, continue, in, 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 out. Switch, in, horizontal, example, in, 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 out. Switch, in, continue, in, 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 out. Switch, in, 45 degrees, ascending, example, in, 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 out. Switch your legs, in, continue, in, 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 out. Switch, in, ascending, example, in, 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 out. Switch, in, continue, in, 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 out. Switch, in, inside out, example, in, 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 out. Switch, in, continue, in, 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 out. Switch, in, inside out, horizontal, example, in, 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 out. Switch, in, continue, in, 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 out. Switch, in, example, in, 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 out. Switch, in, continue, in, 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 out. Straight. Good, we're going to work with a partner, so if I have a partner, I face them. I practice one-on-one contact. If I don't have a partner practicing with the camera with me, we're going to do one-on-one if we have a partner with contact, but I keep that sort of pace that we were just doing. Could be a little faster, could be a little slower, and try to be extremely precise with my attacks, which means I try to be really accurate. Every single attack, I pick a target, and I really try to aim for that target. Especially if I have a partner, I work with the proper depth, which means I try to see when my attack comes shallow of my target. Then I need to take a bigger step forward, or an additional step before I attack. When you're ready, bow, Fight position. Begin. Remember about the angle of the sword to make sure you're cutting and not chopping. Okay, straight. Salute. We're going to practice the thrust attack and then 4 different angles for the thrust attack. So the first one is from fight position, stepping forward, basic thrust. Remembering that if I imagine the blade of the sword, I want to align it with the rib. So instead of thrusting like that, I always keep it at the angle of the rib. So we're going to start with that one. Fight position. Stepping forward thrust. Switch hands. Continue. Switch. Good. Now I'm going to thrust like that. So I bring my sword sideways so that the tip is pointing basically in the same place. I'm still pointing towards the throat of my opponent. And then when I stab, I come outside in and back. 4 times together.
A, 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 L,
Switch hands.
A,
Same. This way.
A, 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 L, switch, A,
Good. Now we're going to go the opposite side. So the first one we did that way. Now we go the same idea, other side.
A, 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 L,
Switch.
A,
Continue.
A, 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 L,
Switch.
A,
We're going to do ascending like that.
A, 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 L,
Switch.
A,
Continue.
A, 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 L,
Switch.
A,
Last is down.
A, 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 L,
Switch.
A,
Continue.
A, 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 L,
Okay, standing straight. If I have a partner at home, I'm going to work on this attack with the other person doing the block. So it's the same basic 4 blocks that we normally use, but now we're trying to get over top of the block and come down or around the block and come in, or under the block and go up. So normally we use this as a second part of an attack, but now we're going to use it just as a basic attack. So this is the idea. I attack, they block, and I get my stab. I attack, they block, and I get around the block. So if that's the sword, I'm making that shape. That's how I'm passing the block. 1, 2. But now, just to practice the movements, I'm doing straight stab, including the basic one if I like. So I imagine 1, they block, and I finish with that attack. But now I'm only doing without the 2 parts, only doing the stab and the block to get used to the sensation and how it feels. So if I have a partner, I'm only working on the stabbing. If I don't have a partner, I'm going to work including those into one-on-one. So if I have a partner, I face them, standing straight, bow, 5 position, with contact, slowly, so I don't poke the other person, begin. Alright, straight. Salute. Good, facing back towards the front. Relax. We're going to work over the four basic attacks, down, horizontal, and up. The four of the basic directions. And then we're going to include that as the second part of the attack. So the idea is like that. I get my 5 position. We're going to do overhead attack first. So it's like that. 1, halfway, 2, and back. We're going to do 4 times and then change legs. So 5 position. Begin. Switch. Other leg. Begin. Switch. Outside in, horizontal, example. Switch legs. Continue. Switch. Other horizontal. Inside out. Begin. Switch. Continue. Switch. Ascending, example. Switch. Continue. Good. Straight. Right. Face partner. We're going to practice with contact. I make my attack. The other person blocks. I do the second part. The other person is going to try to adapt, which means move the sword along to pass over my head or to the side or any other thing, but I'm not going to work with speed or power now. I'm not going to stop the person from doing anything. I try to work with connection between me and my partner. Otherwise, I work with the screen the way we were doing before, but with 2 parts. Salute. 5 position. Begin. All right, straight. Salute.
In.
All right. We're going to finish with the meditation. The meditation is always two parts. One part is trying to keep my physical body still. The second part is trying to keep my mind still. So the way to do that is when I have a little discomfort physically, I concentrate on that with my mind so it doesn't wander off. And then when my body aches or goes tired, I think about my breathing. Slowly I close my eyes. Start working over that idea. Alright, move your head, hands. I grab my sword, taking my time, standing up. Standing straight.